clean and healthy, because we don't like using pesticide unless otherwise. But according to the research that I have done, we don't really use pesticide.
So are there any diseases that affect your crops?
There is purely organic. Yeah, purely
so
organic.
It's just organic manure.
Yeah.
You mentioned something to do with vermiliquid.
Yeah.
You still use it on your crops? Or where do you get it from?
Vermiliquid around. I will show you around. We make our own vermiliquid. That's what we use to spray for the plants. Yeah. Yeah, because according to the way you make it in the beginning, you use a lot of manure, you use lime or you use ash. And most of the people around here never knew the use of the ash. So that's what we use instead of the lime. Yeah. So of late, I've not seen a disease that has really made us to push us to go for the pesticide.
Does it require a lot of labor for you to do this, or is it something I can do and go to work in the office and then come back and manage?
You only need somebody to help you when you are putting up the bag. Otherwise, these are the time. There are no weeds that you need to pluck off. So it's something that is manageable, that you can go to work and still come and do it.
Where do you see the future of agribusiness or urban farming in Kenya? Now that we've seen a lot of land is being used for real estate, and agriculture is slowly, dying in some parts of the country. Where do you see the future of agribusiness in Kenya?
It's moving fast. So compared to the time that I first learned about IPM from the media, and the people that have trained within the village, that they are making their own vegetables. They have also made other people to know about it. It's quite growing very fast. Yeah. Right. One thing, it's hygienically is best, because other skumas that we get from other places, there are people who always ask you, your spinaches are just too big. Are they from the sewage? But now you see from the sewage, because they believe you only get the big leaves from manure that has been used from dirty areas, or maybe you don't know where it has come from. So it's an advantage, because your bogas are clean, and you are selling to people that you are selling them something which is good. We also have a customer, an old man that comes around. He has blood pressure and sugar. And most of the time, he tells us that once he takes the vegetables from around, the sugar level goes down. Yeah. Because one thing, they are fresh, because other vegetables might have taken a week to get to you. So in most cases, we take it as a roughage, because most of the iron, most of the vitamin have gone. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, lastly, you can give advice to a small-scale farmer who would want to start, or a young farmer who would want to start this kind of farming, and they're probably thinking a challenge is space or land, but you can advise them, you can use this small space to do your bags.
Like most of the people who have started off, they started off with one bag. A bag goes for 1,000. Let's say an average of 1,000, 1,200. And most of the people, I tell them the soil is just around them, because they're not going to buy for the soil. So, and manure maybe cost about 250 or between 200, depending on the area that you are getting your manure. And there is also the compost manure. We also waste a lot of compost, the vegetables that we get from the kitchen, the waru, the whatever. We also can make very good compost manure with it. Also the falling leaves that we get from the trees, you also make very good compost manure for it. So if you use 1,200 and then maybe a cost of about, let's say, 600 to make the bag up, and maybe the manure we give it around 600, and then the vegetables plus the limes and whatever, it will cost you about 2,500. And compared that, you are going to use that bag for about 10 months. We were talking with other ladies, and I was asking them, how much do you use for vegetables from the market? They gave me a calculation of about 100 shillings. That is on the mixture of the vegetables that we have. So we calculated that was around 300 shillings to 400 shillings per week. So if you multiply that by 4, that is 1,600. And this bag, it will cost you 2,500 once. So after 5 weeks, you start harvesting. And that bag will run for about 10 months. So how much are you saving on that one? You're saving a lot of money. So I'm trying to encourage the ladies at least to have even 1 or 2 bags to sustain their families, so that also hygienically we can get off from these lifestyle diseases.
Yes.
Yeah. And the advantage of these stones is when I'm watering them, it takes a lot of water downstream. So other than the dry season when you put water and it overspills and goes to waste. So when you put water inside here, it goes down and it looks for way out. So you can even put the pipe and still go doing other businesses, because once the pipe is here, it takes the water down, and so your bag will be always having enough water.
So you don't have to actually put the water around the bag.
Yeah, but when you use this system, it holds a lot of water because it goes up to the down the down plants. So when you have the down plants, they will also become big, other than when you get like these bags that we did for the first time. The seedlings which were down didn't have a lot of water, so it had to think the Juakali way.
Oh. Yeah. And you have to use the plastic, the plastic bottle, or the plastic that you've put round.
It's only for the upper part of it. The other side, the other part, we have just made up stones on top of the other. But this one also helps us not to have the soil or a lot of waste going into this, so that it can take the water down.
So down is just the stones. There's no the plastic.
Yeah.
It's just on top.
The plastic is just here on top. Yeah, because when you put it and when you pull it up, the stones still stay the way they are. So this one is only for the system of the upper part. Yeah.
Is it only stones that you can use, or is there anything else?
Stones, because it has space, airspace that will take the water. So we are making use of every available material within the compound.
Yeah. That's good.
Other than the Golma, you're using the stones for the stadium.
Good one. Welcome back to Hela Mchangani. Now on this particular segment, we will be looking at some of the market prices of some products that Nancy is currently producing in her farm.
Nye naweza sema iko chini kabisa kwa sia vile huyu mwenye anatokea anakuja huku kwa hii Kenya ametretea nini, yani umaskini kabisa, kwa kila mtu amesaa kuwa kufukuzwa hapa na pale. Sukuma wanga na usa 5 bob each. Spinach wanga na usa 5 bob. Yeah. Na ingine 5 bob.
Na hiyo inarudisha faida au hairudisha?
Irudisha sana, ni ile tu ni kusema kurudisha tu upate tu ya 7 tu pekee.
Nyanya saa hii tulikuwa tunanunua crate ngiri 4, ngiri 500. Sasa tunanunua ngiri 8. Sasa imepanda kupanda. Uchumi ya nyanya saa hii ni mbaya. Sisi lazima tuuze hivi tupate 50 ama 20. Kwa hivyo tutazauza ngiri 8 ya wenyewe ama ukuchome ngiri. Hakuna nyanya nyingi, mvua imeharibu nyanya. Unajua wakati wa mvua nyanya inaendanga hakuna.
Vegetable prices in Kenya have shot up following shortage resulting from an ongoing dry period. Though the market prices in Kangemi market seemed to be disappointing for the vendors, on a good day, a 50 kg bag of sukuma wiki would cost 2,000 shillings, unlike the current 2,550 Kenya shillings. However, the prices also vary in different parts of the country. This has been Hela Mchangani. I have been your host, Wairimu Mbogwa. Join me next time, same time, in a different location.
Welcome to Hela Mchangani. Now, on this particular episode, we're going to Nancy Githumbi's farm in Kangemi, who with the help of her husband and sons are currently doing bag gardening. Now, on this particular episode, we're going to start from scratch, how you can actually put the sand in the bag, and you will get to learn. Hi, Nancy.
I'm fine and good. How are you?
Very good.
Welcome to Betka Farm. Yeah.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
Hela Mchangani is all about teaching people that farming is possible and how you can make profits from what you're growing. But from now, as of now, we want to learn how you do this in a bag, how you plant the vegetables. So kindly start by telling us the process.
A bag costs 1,000 shillings. So if you want to start a kitchen garden, you need about 9 wheelbarrows of soil, 6 wheelbarrows of manure. It can be either chicken or any other manure, compost manure. You have to have 6 wheelbarrows, and then have 2 kgs of lime, or about a bucket of ash if you have ash in your homestead. And then when you put up the bag, what you need to put in mind that it has to be well straight, other than when you put water, it can overflow and have weight on one side. So when your bag is ready, you can get seedlings either from whatever sources that you get your seedlings from. Like me, I get my seedlings from plant raisers because they have good seedlings, their quality, because not most of their seedlings go to waste. So their seedlings are good. You see these ones are about 2 days, and they can even stay for a week. Yeah, so their seedlings, they are based in Ketengera. That's where I get my seedlings from. I want to start up by showing you how we put them so that we can later water them up. Okay, so we now want to put our seedlings. So you just use an ordinary stick. We no longer use the jembes. So even for a modern lady, you can still do the shamba and still.
You just need your gloves, probably, and a stick.
And a stick.
Yeah.
And now I want to show you how we plant them. So we start from the down one. Our bag has about between 70 to 80 holes, which is that's enough food for a family of 5 or even over. And the bag goes for...
This is a medium bag.
Yeah, this is a medium bag that goes for 1,000. So the medium bag, you can be able to also harvest, also sell the sukumas at 200 shillings per week. So it still can make money. So if you have 1 bag or 2 bags, you can still have money, and the bag lands for about 10 months. So for 10 months, you have saved a lot. So we can start off now. And I also wanted to teach Mary on how to put the seedlings, because I do trainings around. So if I have customers, I train them. I train in and around town. I was trained by IPM, so I was given authority also to train others, the ladies, because we want to get we want to put poverty eradication to a scale. Because when you have the bag, you at least you have an extra coin in your pocket. Yeah, so I think we can start off. So this is a bag that we can put within less than 30 minutes and be through. So you just put your seedling like that. You put a hole, and then you put your hole, and then you plant your seedlings, and you go round and round. So I want to see whether Mary is a good student. So just plant like that. It's a simple job that you can also do during evenings when you get out from your job. So you just put a hole, and we want to see whether Mary is a good student. So Mary, just put it like that, and so come and plant one so that we can see whether you are getting along. Yeah.
Good. I'm there too. So it's something that you can do even after work.
So after doing all this, you said these are 70 holes.
Yeah, 70 holes.
Is it only this type of vegetables that you can do on the side, or can you? What
you
is
can
this?
also put managu once you get them from the seed bed.
Yes.
You can use. You can plant on top. You can plant onions, or you can plant cabbages.
Okay.
But not so many. And I wanted on top, we wanted to divide it in 4 parts, like that.
Okay.
So that because this is a kitchen, we are giving a sample of a kitchen bag for a ordinary lifestyle. So you can, on this side, you can put managu, you can put dania, you can put some carrots, and you can put some onions. Yeah, so you want to do a part of onions on that side. And then on this side, we shall put melon, because that's what we have for now. And then on this side, we are going to put terere.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the importance of this kind of spacing?
Spacing.
Yes.
The kind of this spacing is because it's going for a long time. So watering will be an advantage because the net can take some more water inside. And also the other advantage is that your vegetables will grow on an open area. So your vegetables will be healthy because there are no chemicals around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I get the bag, do I get it when it's already?
Yeah, it's already.
Right. Okay. Okay.
It's ready.
So you're going to start with the
you
onions.
want to plant the onions.
Okay.
So you can, depending on your requirements. So. So you can put some onions so that you don't go to the market every day.
Is there an advantage of mixing the crops in one bag? Like for the soil, maybe nutrients, say for like nitrogen, something gives, helps the other crop?
Yeah, they have some advantage because you have already mixed your mixture was already good for your planting. So not most of the vegetables that we use need more than the other. Yeah, so you can use any provided your requirements, because by the end of the day what you want to do is because you want to save and have an extra shilling and also sell to your neighbors. Yeah. So you want to plant onions on this side. We now want to look for the terere.
Welcome back to Hela Mchangani. Now, in this segment, Nancy will be telling us, will be explaining to us some of the advantages of bag gardening here in part of our farm. Nancy, asante sana kwa kutujulisha how you have been, how you can plant, how you use a bag. We'd like to continue by you telling us the advantages of using bags instead of tuseme labda hapa ungekuwa ushalima, unge decide ufanye tu shamba peke yake and not decide to do the bags. What is the advantages of using the bags?
The advantage of using the bags, like here it is 20 bags, and each bag has around 70 to 100 holes, and not counting the top. So the advantage is that you can plant more seedlings other than the down one. According to the estimate that we did here, there's apart from the rainy season, when we are using tap water, we water them twice a week. And when we sell, we do them twice a week. Or you can almost sell almost every day if you're not using all the bags. Yeah, you can have sales every day. Yeah, and our sales are from within. The mama mboga around, the neighbors around, they use their boga from here. Yeah, depending on the variety of the vegetables that you are using for the season. Yeah.
And so how much water do you require for one particular bag? You said you water them twice?
Twice.
Yeah. So
like 20 liters?
20 liters.
20 liters.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now when it's, the rains are here, probably, I don't know if I should call it El Nino, but the rains are here and they're heavy. Is it an advantage for you?
Yeah, it's an advantage.
Yeah, they will not destroy the bag.
Yeah, you need to not destroy the bags because they have holes that can also release the excess water.
The 20 bags that you have, I can see you have a variety of vegetables. Which ones are you doing so far?
I'm doing spinach, and then there is other ones the local people call it ganzira. We have terere, we have managu. So it depends with the customer.
Oh, your ganzira ni which one?
Ganzira, they call it, ganzira is this one. This grows within 6 weeks. It's ready. Okay. They like it because it doesn't have a lot of gas. Yeah, it goes for 6 weeks. So it's the one that we use on top. Because you uproot it after every 6 weeks and then you start again. Here we don't use the jembes. We use the sticks. That's what we use for planting and also for doing any other within the shamba. Okay. Yeah.
You said you harvest every week?
Yeah.
Every day,
week,
possibly?
Yeah.
Okay, because Hela Mchangani, we want to know how you make money from your bags, your vegetables. Yeah. You could tell us how much you sell, probably your spinach, a bunch, your kales, your ganzera. Yes.
We usually give them a bunch. We hold them as a bunch that we usually sell 10 bob, and it depends with the variety of the vegetables that you are using. So there are other customers that will like ganzera, spinach, managu, sukuma. So it depends with the customer liking. You plant a good bag like this one, it's supposed to give you 200 shillings per 200 per day times 2. So that is 400 per week. And it runs for about 8 to 10 months. Okay. Yeah. And
do you sell to them at the market or it's just here at home?
Just around here. Yeah, because we have mama kiosk around, so they also come and carry the vegetables and resell. So they are still my customers, and I still have customers on one-to-one.
Do you sell seedlings as well, or like you only buy seedlings to put in your bags?
There are times that I usually prepare the seedlings for myself, and when time is running out, I also buy from other farmers, depending on the season. Yeah, because like those ones are seedlings that needs to be transferred. They are manago.
So you can actually do your seedlings here as a small nursery?
Yeah, you can do your nursery on top of every bag and still rotate them as time goes by.
Does the bag limit, to certain types of crops?
No, because like these ones are red cabbages, so you can plant them on top. You can still plant other things like the other cabbages. We still have beetroots that also go for a long season, and the onions, you can still plant the onions on top, other than on the down part of it. Yeah.
Is it hard to maintain the bag itself? Does it get destroyed, or after how long do you have to change the soil?
It depends on how you maintain it. Yeah, because if you don't make if you misuse this one, maybe it will go for one season and then you have to buy another one. But like these ones that are now going for the second time, you just undo them, you add more manure, and then they go for almost 7 years.
How much does one bag cost?
One bag costs ranges from 1,000 to 1,200. There are other small ones that go for 500. Yeah, 500.
So it's something that I, as a farmer I can start if I'm aspiring to be?
You can also have your kitchen garden at the backyard of your house and still be able to go to work and still have your vegetables being clean and healthy. Because we don't like using pesticide unless otherwise. But according to the research that I have done, we don't really use pesticide.
So are there any diseases that affect your crops? There is
purely organic. Yeah, purely
so
organic.
it's just organic manure.
Yeah.
You mentioned something to do with vermiliquid.
Yeah.
You still use it on your crops? Or where do you get it from?
Vermiliquid around. I will show you around. We make our own vermiliquid. That's what we use to spray for the plants. Yeah. Yeah, because according to the way you make it in the beginning, you use a lot of manure, you use lime or you use ash. And most of the people around here never knew the use of the ash. So that's what we use instead of the lime. Yeah. So of late, I've not seen a disease that has really made us to push us to go for the pesticide.
Does it require a lot